Going back to video games, Xbox. Everyone's goofing on Xbox now because they're firing everyone, canceling all their employees, laying off all their employees. And the video game Dunkey made a video. It's only a 3-minute and 30-second video called the Xbox Game Plan. So it's going to be good. It's Dunkey. He's going to dunk on Xbox. So let's see it.
Hey, it's me, Phil Cancler. What
Phil
up,
Cancler.
bang? Today, I'm so excited to talk to you guys about all the games we're canceling here at Xbox. Resident Evil 2, Devil May Cry, Beautiful Joe, Okami, Bayonetta. Hideki Kamiya is a legend in the gaming industry, and that's why we were so excited here at Xbox to cancel the game he was making with.
Do you guys remember that when Xbox One first came out? I think this was like one of the first games that they showed. And yeah, it never came out.
When I saw that his game was Dragons, I didn't even like Dragons anymore. So I said that this game is bound to be canceled.
Fair enough.
And then we canceled it because I don't really feel like making this game. Bang. The next game I want to cancel is
Does anyone remember this? Does anyone remember Star Wars 1313 or 1313 or 1313 or however they actually titled it? Does anyone remember this? Because I think this could have been huge. You remember it? You never heard of this? Okay, I'm assuming he's going to show some of it. So
Star Wars 1313.
Let me ask you, what does this game look like? If you were to take Star Wars and combine it with what, how would you get this type of game? Because to me, it looks like they were going with a Star Wars Mass Effect game, is what it looks like to me, which they've had like the Jedi games. And then, well, now they had the Ubisoft one that came out, which I haven't played, by the way, but people weren't a fan of that one. So I think a Star Wars Mass Effect game where like you would build up your team and everything like that would go pretty damn hard.
That looks awesome. Wait, it costs how much money? I want to cancel this game 1,313 times. It's okay, nobody likes Star Wars anyway, or
Outlaws,
Xbox.
that was the name.
Remember our 10-year plan for Halo Infinite where we would continue to add single-player content to the game and then we didn't add...
Okay, seriously? Why is this not a thing? And I've said this for a long time, and I said this for Call of Duty. I said this on T-Dog's podcast the other day. Why... We have these live service games. Why does single player content never get added to them? Why does story content never get added to them? They said with Halo Infinite that they were going to add single player missions and campaign and story to the live service model of this. Why? Black Ops 6 would have been perfect because you have the safe house already. So you can just add a mission to the end of the game, tack on mysteries within the safe house, and have it all be built around that. And they just didn't do it. I don't understand why no games do this. And there are some games, like if you look at Destiny or you look at Helldivers, where the multiplayer portion of it does add some story to it. But specifically single player, I don't know why. I don't know what. Maybe it's because they can't sell microtransactions within a single player game, which does actually like make sense when I say that out loud. But yeah, this got canceled too.
Single piece of single player content to the game, it's because I didn't really feel like making it. Bang. Do you guys remember when we did Overwatch 2 but it wasn't actually a sequel at all? It's because I didn't really feel like making an Overwatch 2, but I did feel like making the money for saying that it was an Overwatch 2 even though it wasn't. Bang, bang. Do you guys remember that one person who liked Starfield? That was just me in a different account, but I was lying. Bang, bang, bang. Hi-Fi Rush received praise from gamers and critics alike. As a reward, we shut their studio.
Okay, so this is the one that I do disagree with. A game being successful and being good are two very different things. Here's the issue though. The game not being success is when you have a good game that doesn't sell well, is that the developer or the producer or publisher, sorry, that screwed up? Well, who's the publisher of it's Xbox. So Xbox didn't promote Hi-Fi Rush even though it was a really
down forever because I couldn't get past the robot in level 2. Bang. You guys have been waiting forever to catch another glimpse at Rare's next game, Everwilds. And now you're gonna be waiting forever and ever. Wild.
And didn't the lead developer at Rare quit after this happened? I believe after this got canceled, he quit. I believe.
Bang. Remember when Rare made Perfect Dark and it received perfect scores? That was before we bought them. The new Perfect Dark is our most ambitious game yet, though. It is developed by our
It is wild that this one got canceled.
new studio,
The Initiative.
which we
fired everyone there.
described as the first ever Quad A game studio, and we came up with that before Ubisoft. Their game, Perfect Dark, is like a perfect storm of everything we believe in at Xbox, and that is closing studios down and canceling their games. Bang. How are we feeling about this new Fable? You guys excited for this one?
Wow. Fable.
Well,
They didn't cancel this one yet, just to be clear.
maybe don't get too excited for this one.
Oh,
Don't worry. We still have Gears of War E-Day.
Yeah, so they promised Gears of War E-Day, they promised Fable. There's one other game that I'm forgetting about that they all promised next year that are big ones that people have been waiting for years. And now, like, can we even trust that they're coming out next year? We've seen kind of Fable gameplay. We haven't seen any Gears of War E-Day gameplay.
Coming out. Although maybe they should have titled it Gears of War C-Day, if you know what I'm talking about. Bang.
Now, I'm excited to announce a special partnership between Xbox Game Studios and one of the greatest creative minds and innovators in our industry.
Thank you, Phil.
The hungry purple dinosaur.
Oh, right.
The hungry purple dinosaurs.
Fable.
Oh my god. Hideo, yeah, so this game is called OD. I actually didn't know that this was an Xbox one, but this looks super interesting.
Thank you, Kojima-san.
We're canceling that game the hardest of all.
All right, that was a well put together video. Like, you gotta goof on it because it is at the point where it's just like the amount of times that we've seen wicked trailers come out and then get canceled. And let's just be honest, it is not just Xbox. Ubisoft is a huge culprit for this. Sony, does anybody have any like Sony games that they showed off that got hard canceled like that? Because I can't think of any that come to mind. So that's probably why Xbox gets goofed on it a lot more than Sony, for example, because it's just really like in their wheelhouse. And now people are calling for Phil to get canceled because of what he's done with Xbox and everything like that. But I don't see that happening. I think they're going to push harder in the direction that they're going, which is bringing their games everywhere and probably keep him until they release the new handhelds and the new consoles and see how those do with Steam on them and the sales of those do with Steam on them. And then they'll probably make a decision with him, would be my best guess. But Dunkey always hits well with those kind of videos. So Phil Cancler.